What's going on, YouTube? I didn't realize that Live from the Patio was going live at the same time, so we're double dipping. We got Tater Dom in the house. We are gonna do a live stream where we're trying a bunch of samples. So if I move the microphone out of the way, you guys can see all these samples behind me. All those samples behind me are from Mr. Dave Vogelsang. So I know Dave Vogelsang's right now over in chat on Live from the Patio. I see that they're going to be doing a blind. It looks like they're doing a Camp Nelson F, Kentucky Spirit versus a Russell's Private Barrel. So pretty cool. They're going to be trying that. And while they're doing that, I'm going to be trying some Dave Vogelsang samples. So our first pour, we've got a Widow Jane, Baby Jane, the Heirloom Corn 2024 91 proofer. So that's that new release that they just came out with. So hey, Dave Vogelsang's watching both at the same time. I didn't realize Live from the Patio was live, so that was my bad. But this stream is all about you, Mr. Dave Vogelsang. So I just want everybody to say thank you to you. Hopefully, the people who catch it on replay, they'll put in the comments too to thank you for all this. I've probably got, I don't know, 20 something, almost 30 samples just from you. I've got some on the desk in front of me too that I'm going to be trying out. So, man, it's a lot. It's a lot. And then winning the Baker's giveaway through Matt from Whiskey Wisdom to get another 12 samples from you. I'm trying to play catch up. So we've got 4 Glens. I got 4 pours. We got the Widow Jane, Baby Jane. We got a Kentucky Owl Batch 12, a Chattanooga Founders, and a Hearst Single Barrel High Rise sitting in front of us, a Benny's pick. So I figured we'll start with these and see where we get today. Obviously, we're not able to finish all of these samples at once. Plus, I like to continue to share these with other people or revisit them at a later time. Nice sweet nose on this Widow Jane. This is the Baby Jane. I think it comes in about $50, $51, $53 a bottle at Total Wine near me. Oh, Michael, since you're in chat too, I want to let you know tomorrow I'm going to pick up that 4 Roses. So after I get that 4 Roses in hand, I'll send you a text. OBSQ, I'm picking it up from Daniel. It's not from Daniel, but like Daniel's the one that you were doing the deal with. So I'll get you that bottle. Just gonna reach out to you whenever I have it in hand, and we'll see if I can make that hand delivery happen or if I can meet up with you somewhere. Who else is in chat? We got Mike Brock, Tater Dom, Jeff, Dave Vogelsang, Michael. Got Josh, Nick Jones. Yeah, we got the OBSQ though. We're picking it up tomorrow. Someone had posted one for pretty cheap, so we were able to score that one for $105 for an OBSQ. Nick, I can't wait for you to sit in silence with me one day. Holding off on your winning sample pack, getting new bottles this week and next. Man, that's crazy. I do want to let you know, because I know you keep track of all the samples that you sent out, so you've never sent me duplicates, but I would like to say that I have actually tried 2 of these. I was going to ask if you don't mind if I can give these away, because these are pretty crazy. One of them is a Dark Arts Barely Legal Bourbon. Not super crazy, but something I've definitely had that was also pretty good. But here's something that's really crazy that I had. This is a 2023 Russell's Camp Nelson F. I've actually had Camp Nelson F before. I had a bottle in my hand at one point too. So I might forward these samples to some people if they want to try a Camp Nelson F. That's like a $300 bottle, by the way. Pretty wild. Hey, what's up, Tora? Carl said he's driving home from Chick-fil-A. I like Chick-fil-A. Yeah, really damn good price. $105. No taxes on that either. You had a hammock nap. It's too hot outside for us to be in a hammock. I've got the Live from the Patio stream running on the phone, so we're still giving them watch time too. Perfect. I love to share samples with other people so they can try them. Yeah, this Widow Jane, Baby Jane's pretty light. I mean, it's 91 proof. Not a lot of color to it either, but it's not bad. I'm curious on how old it is. It's pretty thin. It's not bad though. It's got a lot of oak flavors that come through, which is why I believe it's probably pretty young. Let's try going up in proof. This is actually a bottle I've been looking for, so thank you, Dave, for sending the sample. This is a Chattanooga Founders 127th anniversary blend, 100 or sorry, 12th anniversary blend, 100 proof. So I've been looking for a Chattanooga Founders to try. I've only had one Chattanooga bottle, and it was from Mr. Jeff from Drizzo Nation. Man, life from the patio is going crazy over there trying to mess with that camera. Those guys are goofy. I love it. On your patio, it's 75 with 50% humidity, slight breeze, and a great evening. Must be nice. It's like 95 freaking degrees with a shit ton of humidity, probably like 70 or 80% humidity. Might not be that high of humidity, but it sure feels like it. It doesn't feel good to go outside when it's over 90. Probably feels like 100, 104, 105 here. Let me see what the weather says. It says, if it'll load, 99 degrees, if that's right. Let me refresh just to make sure. 99 degrees and feels like 102. 99, it feels like 102 with 35% humidity. That sounds freaking awful. Man, Live from the Patio is having some issues over there on their stream. They're trying to get their camera back up and running. I got a buffering on my phone for them. What's up, Rusty? What's going on with Life from the Patio stream? I know you're just over there. What's going on? Mine's buffering on my end. I can't see it. I'm trying to watch a stream while streaming, guys. We just poured up some Chattanooga Founders, though. It's got a pretty good nose on it. You said all that changes tomorrow. Is it going to get hot there? Is it going to start storming? What's up, Keith? Trying to find out what's going on with Life from the Patio stream. It's buffering on my end. I can't see it anymore. They ended to come here. Okay, well, then I'm going to post the link if they're coming here. If that's true, I'm posting the link. All right. Well, I meant to put LFTP. Let me try that again. Delete my own comment. We'll try that again. I didn't mean to take over. I didn't realize they were streaming. I normally have mine posted and scheduled in advance, but I was running behind when my wife got home. We went to have dinner, so that was probably my bad. But if we can get them to pop in here, I didn't know they ended the stream. They just went live, did they not? Like, I feel like they just went live. Did they already do their live with the Russells? I don't want them to stop because of me. We went to Potbelly's. We had some sandwiches, some Italian sandwiches. Live from the patio. Let's find out what's going on. Did they do the full live? I don't feel like they did. Live stream. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it, man. I feel bad now if I cut them off. Hopefully they're able to come in. I posted a link. Come up here and let me pin that message. That way, whenever they see it, they can hopefully pop in. We talked about having them come on and do a live together. I would love to have them on, and I would love to have some crazy interactions with these guys. They're all awesome. I'll send them some pretty crazy samples too. Very, very nice guys. Hey, speaking of emailing him, I sent an email to someone that won, and I sent it from my other email. So I'm like, I'm trying not to have all my emails out there. So I'm like, I butchered one too. You said storms are moving in, humidity and temp goes up. I figured the storms would help bring the temperature down, but the humidity up. Oh, speaking of that, Dave, I can't remember who sent this to me, but since you're saying to Torup that you have a Magi and an Obtainium, I've actually got a Magi sample that we were just drinking on. What was it this morning? I think it was this morning. Yeah, it was this morning. We started out our day with a 151 proof whiskey. That Magi is pretty good. I don't know what those bottles go for, but that Canadian stuff getting up there in proof. Ooh, that was super easy, super light. Very good pour. Was in Georgia last week. That temp and humidity were brutal. It's just hot here. There's not too much humidity. Checking Discord. What I miss? Is that an RC Cola in the background? Is what Rex was posting? That is RC Cola. Absolutely. Love me some RC Cola. They said it was just a quick live to do the Russells. Okay. I'll give them a break on that one. Hopefully they pop in. I was about to say it wasn't up very long. Straight up sips. What's going on? We should all stream lives and see how many computers Dave and Tater can get on at once. Hey, most of them probably just open up multiple tabs and let them all run. I know Tater Dom's got like a whole sweatshop to not just mine Bitcoin, but mine views and time for us. So the Magi is usually around 130 plus. I'm glad I got a sample of it. I've had this sample for so freaking long, and I can't even remember who sent it to me. That's how bad it is. This Founders has got a very like dark tone, dark texture flavor to it. A lot of those earthy notes. It's pretty solid. It's only 100 proof. Crossing streams. Well, my Obtainium is a 10-year rye. Curious about a bourbon version. I'm supposed to be trying to get a sample of that Obtainium. And then Gunner, he had sent me that Mammoth Hazmat Rye. So I've had some pretty high proof stuff. Bro, I didn't know that you guys were going live, so I posted it and it's pinned in a link. If you guys are still around that setup and you guys want to hop on, it's pinned. I'd love to see you guys hop back on and join this live. I didn't mean to interrupt if I did. I was late to the party and trying to get a thumbnail posted and scheduled. Paid $85 for the Magi. You know, as high proof as this stuff is, this was actually a really smooth, easy pour. I like this Founders though. This is good. What other bottles are you trying to get in? I managed to pick up a bottle, Dave. I picked up that 13 Colony Cash Strength, this year's release. Yeah, if you can work it out, hop back on, guys. I didn't know. I got that 13 Colony Cash Strength though, and I got a Blanton's the same day. That Blanton's I paid $70 for. It's like $70 and a couple pennies. Literally the cheapest I've ever paid. Hey, what's going on, T? Pouring up some Dave Vogelsang samples. We just want to say thanks to Dave Vogelsang. He's a huge person in our community. He's in everybody's freaking YouTube channels, always commenting, sending out samples, just super generous. These samples are just the whiskey samples he sends me too. I've received all kinds of stuff from him, including stout beers from him that me and my dad enjoy. I got 2 more ready to go. We'll probably jump to someone else's beers. We got some stout beers from somebody else from California that I would like to try with him first, but then we'll get back to those stout beers with my dad from Dave Vogelsang. But Dave Vogelsang is literally like fueled and funded this channel for all kinds of crazy stuff like Kentucky Owl Batch 12. And then if you can see behind the microphone, I got a TV tray over here that has probably about 25, 30 samples on top of it. Plus, I have samples in front of me that are all from Dave Vogelsang. Once I clear out all of the Dave Vogelsang samples, which we cannot do that all in one night, I've got a box on the floor that's full of samples. I've got another box behind that's full of samples. And I got another tray in front of me full of samples, all with different ideas. So, got a lot going on here, a lot of samples. When they were $99, they disappear. Still a few at 130 to 2023 runs floating around. Baker Drinks, what's going on? Speaking of Baker Drinks, their charity giveaway that we ran through Matt from Whiskey Wisdom stream, I also won my own giveaway of samples, so I had to port my own samples and drink those. And then I also had to, win some more samples. I won some from who did I win them from? I won some from Michael from Beach Sand Bourbon. I won one from Bourbon Hunter. It was a Willett. I think it was a 9 or 10-year purple top sample. And then we got another 12 2-ounce sample pack that we won from Mr. Dave Vogelsang. So we're already at like 90, 93, 94 samples right now. And we just won a whole bunch more. So we're trying to catch up. And now that you say you have samples that you haven't tapped into, I also have tequila samples that I haven't tapped into either. So I've got 13 tequila samples between Torup and who else do we have? I think Jesus may have sent me a couple as well. I'm drawing a blank, but I have a crap ton of tequila samples. I'm excited to try every single one of them. I did a deal with somebody. I can't remember who it was. Maybe it was 182 or 128 Theorist. I got him on Discord. His Discord handle, if I can find him. 182 Theorist, I want to say. Yeah, 182 Theorist sent me some samples as well. So it looks like I got 8 total tequila samples from him. Plus I got some from Torup. So definitely rocking the samples from these guys of tequila, which I'm not really a tequila fan. Most people say yuck to tequila. Some people like tea might say, oh, tequila, because they get excited about trying something different. Just give me a thumbs up and I'll bring you on board. Just let me know if you're ready, man. Got them setting up in the background. We got Life on the Patio getting the camera back up and on. So whenever I get the thumbs up from him, I'll bring them back on. But yeah, tequila, we're going to try to do a live stream where we sample and try some tequilas. And then I've got something special planned. Got to get a couple photos, get the thumbnail, and get it scheduled at least a week in advance. But we're going to have the legendary Hunter from Bourbon Hunter come on, and we're going to do a live. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. We've got 5 whiskey samples each from our respected states. So I sent him 5 Texas pours, and he sent me 5 South Carolina pours. So I won't spoil it too much. But the plan is we're going to sit here and take shots at each other. Bashing each other's states and how either one of our states can't make good whiskey. It'll be fun. It'll be more like funny, like name calling. Nothing too crazy, nothing hateful, but more entertaining. So should be a good time because we kind of followed each other's themes. I sent him 3 distilleries and he sent me 3 distilleries. So 2 from one, 2 from another, and then 1 from the other. And he did this exact same, almost mirrored me. So it'll be fun. They're pouring up something on stream or off camera right now. So whenever they get the thumbs up from them, I'll bring them front and center. But we got, yep, there we go. Live from the patio. Here they are. What's going on, guys?
Hey, RJ. Can you hear us?
I can.
Okay, good. Because we're having technical difficulties. I mean, it's not a normal night of live without technical difficulties of some sort.
I was wondering what happened because I was like, okay, I'm trying to get my thumbnail put together. I'm scheduling a live, and then I'm like, holy crap, they're live right now. I was like, I'm not trying to step on them because normally I don't go live till later, so I wasn't sure.
Look, I told Marty, I said, let's do a quick live. RJ will be live in a little while, but he hadn't put anything up. I was trying to upload a thumbnail, and I said, fuck, RJ's live. Damn. Damn.
But I had it scheduled, and I saw my countdown, and as it's counting down, I saw you guys are live, and I'm like, oh, no, it wasn't quick enough.
Hey, look, everybody stop by. We've had some nice pours this weekend. We picked up the Kentucky Spirits Camp Nelson F. There was a Russell store pick. We did a blind of those 2, and it was short. But several people stopped by and appreciate everybody. This community is so supportive.
Those Camp Nelson F's are really good. And matter of fact, we might forward this to you because we're trying Dave Vogelsang samples. I've already had this pour. This is the single Rick Camp Nelson F. So maybe you might need to redo that blind, and we'll add this to it so you can have one that'll blow your socks off.
Holy smokes, yeah, that'd be great. And RJ, you sent us a nice flight as well, and we haven't been able to open it yet. We were saving it for a live. I actually was at the beach for the last 5 days. Came in today. It's finally like tolerable temperatures here where we're at. Marty texted me just as I got into town and said, hey, we can sit at the bar tonight. So here I am. Looky there. Come back in town and have a pour. You
couldn't sit out here yesterday. Nah, it was 100 degrees.
You would die. Heat stroke.
So how you guys been doing?
Doing great. Just got back from vacation, refreshed, re-energized, made a couple stops, did a little hunting along the way, picked up some old Dominic. There's the, what was that? Get that Crittenden's over there, Marty. Got this, RJ, I'll send you a sample of this. This is a Crittenden's cut above. It's a Burr Rye.
Okay.
Cast. I'll send you we owe you some samples anyway. I'll send you that. We got a River Set Rye. This bottle, it's the last of 2 of this single barrel. I picked them up today, the last 2. They're really good. We'll send you some samples of those guys and a couple more we owe you.
Hey, RJ, have you had William Hill 17?
I have not.
There you go. All right, you're getting one of those too.
That's going to be one.
Wild Turkey 12.
I got Wild Turkey 12.
Yep. The Japanese edition.
I might have the River Set though.
Oh, he's got the River Set. He's got one. Yes.
Heck yeah.
Hey, yeah. Let's pour that one up, Mark.
Hey, we got another boy from the back. Let's bring him out too.
Who's on
What's
there?
up, Father Fortenberry?
What's up?
Oh, there's another Patagonian.
Oh man.
Another Patagonian. What's up?
RJ, you and Father Fortenberry, I think, are kindred spirit.
What's going on, guys?
Oh, not much. Yeah, Terry just or Marty just messaged said, "Hey, we're on here with RJ. Let me go see what they're talking about."
Well, I almost stepped on their toes. I didn't know they were live, and I was trying to schedule mine. I'm like, do I just cut mine off and wait for them to go, and I'll run mine when they're done, or what?
Look, you're good. We'll just do it together here. Although I do have to work tomorrow time in 8 days. So, what? Hold on, Father Fortenberry. Where the hell are you doing?
He's walking around. He's trying to get set up. Cheers, Dad. Cheers, Ernest.
It was spur of the moment, man. I wasn't even ready.
Yeah, that River Set was given to me by Tyler this morning, actually. I had 3 of them sitting in my house there for him, and he said, hey, I want to give this to you, and I expect you to be able to share this and sample it out. So a lot of people are going to be able to try that River Set.
Okay.
He picked up 3 of them.
The store told me that this was Dickel Distillate, but he may know. I don't know. We've had the opportunity to go to Blue Note. It's actually a Memphis distillery, and they have taken over River Set. They've changed the name. Really, if you have the River Set Rye, you have something that will no longer be around. It's now Blue Note Rye in a green bottle.
Yeah, no, and they have that one too. I don't think it's Dickel though. From
I
what
didn't
they were
think
saying.
so either.
I need to find Riley. If I don't know what Riley's doing, maybe I need to text him. Riley was telling me about that flavor profile. I've seen that red label too.
I'm dying to drink this, and Marty keeps telling me not to open it.
Why not?
Marty, that's different. Is that a single barrel that Fortenberry's got?
No, he's got the same one I got.
Yeah, I'm filtering small batch.
Yeah,
they tell me it's going to be a collector's item.
It's what everybody.
No, it's not the same. Open it, Fortenberry. Come on, you got to have a drink with us. Come on.
Well, you know what? You just
don't.
Yeah, it's like you don't have to tell me twice.
Mark Duffy said, "Ask me about my Dickel." Okay, Mark Duffy, you probably got a lot of information about the Dickel.
Well, you know, I'm a fan of Dickels.
Yeah, Fortenberry's the only guy who knows it is.
I got a Dickel 9-year pick sample that I was given from Bourbon School. I still need to try.
Look, we had some Dickel 15 around here that wasn't bad.
It's just low proof.
It wasn't great, but it wasn't bad.
It's too low a proof for me.
I killed the bottle, but I had the little metal thing from it. I had an 11-year pick that was like 113 proof. That was pretty good.
The 15-year pick we got is like 90 or something, and it needs some more proof.
So RJ, just so you know, we've been watching your lives like randomly in the morning time. You know, you're really motivating us to like go live and just talk to the camera. So You're doing a great job with that, by the way. We
You don't have to compliment me. I'm just lazy. I don't want to do any video editing.
well, that's okay because we're at work lazy too, and we just pull you up and join in the live.
I think I've only asked maybe 3 or 4 stores for permission. Other stores, I just walk in rolling, and if they don't like it, I just leave.
Yeah. Okay, right in the background.
No, they probably can't. We're like, here. You hear that trainer coming?
Lay down.
Drizzo said RJ makes me want to be famous one day. I'm telling you, Drizzo, you're right, buddy.
He's got a lot more subscribers than me too. Like a lot more.
Yeah, but your lives at the end of the day, there'll be like 20 watching, and then there'll be 2,000 that have watched.
I have one stream that hit 2,000, but I have about 10 of those streams that have done over 1,000. But I run them in shorts format, so it's really, really crappy for inside the store because YouTube won't let you rock more than 1080p, and because it's vertical, you kind of get hindrance on that. But because it's vertical, you also get access to the shorts audience. So people scrolling through YouTube Shorts, they'll get recommendations from you being live. So you're hitting a whole new audience. And then not to go too YouTube out on the guys that are here to watch and enjoy the stream, but the algorithm has been pushing people's videos to a new audience, unique viewers.
Look, Mark Duffy must be over COVID and feeling really good because he said he just get kicked out of Total Wines. See, we don't even have a Total Wines to get kicked out of around here.
I only got kicked out of one. I've only been kicked out of one.
I hope you're feeling better. Hope you're feeling better, Mark Duffy. Yeah, so my one experience with Total Wines, I'm driving from North Carolina to Arkansas. Marty texted me, this guy right here, Bourbon Nerd. He says, hey, they've got 107 at Total Wines, and they've got EH had a single barrel. So I go in and I ask, no, we don't have it. And I see 2 guys walk out with it. And as you can imagine, I was ready to whoop the shit out of some damn body that got
Yeah. Well, I wanted that 13 colony cask strength, and it was going to be almost impossible for me to get that at first. And then I got a message from somebody. I don't know if he wants to be known, but when he sent that, he's like, hey, click on that link and don't tell a lot of people about that. I was able to schedule one to order for pickup, and they confirmed my order. So I went and picked it up on Saturday and got a 13 colony cask strength.
Thanks for Gandy Road. We've had a sample, and I got to tell you, it's you know this already, right? Fantastic.
Bourbon Bitch got a sample too.
That's 15 years.
Oh,
that's 15.
Hold up.
Oh.
Yeah.
Marty, is that rare breed rye sitting on your bar?
No, it's Rare Breed Camp. It's a Kentucky Spirit Camp Nelson F. That's my bottle.
Man, I assume we're going to sample that tomorrow.
It's probably the best Kentucky Spirit or Wild Turkey you've had.
Look, they never had rare breed until last week, and now they're all here buying fancy versions.
You know, when it comes to Wild Turkey products, I'm not really a fan of like the Long Branch Rare Breed Kentucky Spirits lineup. I like the opposite direction that they take for the Russells lineup. All those Russells, man, those Private Barrel, that red label you got sitting on the table, the 13, and soon to be, if I can find one, that 15 plus those single ricks, the Camp Nelson F and C.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, I mean, I know some of them get pricey, but man, are they good.
Look, for the first time, we have a guy. I know everybody says they have a guy, but Mark, we have a guy. We picked up our first George C. Stag a couple weeks ago. And he knows to be on the lookout for Russell Reserve 15. There'll be a little markup, but we got a guy.
It just started dropping too. I know Kansas just got theirs today, so
we need to text our guy. But it's the first time ever, and when you hear relationships are important, you know, if you don't know until you've got one, because we've got one.
This guy, I mean, I don't know why he gravitated to us, but I mean, he really likes us.
It's because of my good looks. They gonna look at me. When I got my daily cap on, I'm sexy as hell.
He was scared of you, T.
Yeah.
He was intimidated.
Yeah. But it was a good time.
Yeah.
We got a George C. Stag. Is it 23 or 2?
23.
23. We'll sample that there at some point.
See, my guy tries to get me to buy
GTC
Natty Light. My guy has Natty Light and stuff.
Josh Cousteau says 1792. Yeah, we like 1792. All of it. The full proof, the 12-year, all of it's good.
I think the 12 years is the best of the affordable, easier to find ones out of the 5 or 6 of the lineup. I think the 12 is the best. I like it better than the sweet wheat.
Yeah, I do too. We didn't care for the sweet wheat. We got the 12-year at basically MSRP.
Yeah.
Right?
Single
And
barrel.
it's so
Single
good.
barrel's okay.
Yeah.
The full proof is really good to me.
Yeah, the 12-year's good. 12's good.
I rely on a lot of relationships to get some of this stuff, so it's good that you're starting to find some that can help you get the super unicorns, because most of the people that have access to get them, they don't care about sharing. They don't care about the community. They care about making profit, and they'll buy every single one of them as fast as they can, and they'll turn around and flip them. Or you'll have those that they're so greedy, whether they're hoarders and they're collecting, or they want it for themselves to drink. Which, if you want to open it and drink it, by all means, I can't bash them. But I'm talking about those guys that have cases of them, like. They come 3 per case, and it's like this guy's got 9 bottles from 2023, and you got one of them that's open, and the other 8 are still sealed. And it's 10 years later. Guess what? Those other 8 are still sealed. I'm like, what are you doing, man? If you're not going to drink them.
Today, I found on a shelf a Booker's 2020-02, and I left it there, and I should have grabbed it. But yeah, look, we've got a Joseph Magnus at $199. If someone wants that, message us in the DM on Discord, whatever. It's probably be like 140 or 240 shipped, and it's
What's the batch?
273. We think it's 273. Marty and I both have it. It's really good, really good.
Because the one I picked up, I didn't care for it. I ended up trading an open bottle with Riley. Mine was batch 199. I heard if they're like below 150, the earlier batches, those are the better batches to get. And then some of the newer batches, the blending has been better on the newest ones.
The 273 we think it's 273, is really good, and they're sitting on the shelf at $199, which is a great price. If anybody's interested, hit up me or the Bourbon Bird. Anyone?
We haven't had the one son batches.
No, but those are good. Marty, let's try this right here.
I hope you didn't pay $300 for this bottle, Dave, but man, I do really like this Kentucky Owl Batch 12. This is an exceptional pour. I just don't know if I can get behind the price tag. I'm drinking it, and I'm like, man, this is really good. And I start thinking about the price, and I'm like, is it $324, $325 before tax is good?
Mm-hmm.
Man, this is good. What's up, Jesus?
If you guys haven't tried Crittenden's, it's a little bit different, but this dude's doing good stuff. I'm not crazy about Detling. There's one that I'm going to pick up. It's at High Cotton. They call it Christmas Morning. It's the best Crittenden or Detling I've had. But this Crittenden stuff, I don't think I've had a bad Crittenden. It's really good.
I've heard a lot of mixed reviews on Crittenden's too, so maybe some people are just haters.
Maybe. This Boo Rye rum, which I really like, high rye bourbons now, is so good. So good.
And I picked a good lineup of these 4 samples I wanted to try to start out with. Started out with a Widow Jane to warm up the palate at 91 proof. Then we jumped to a Chattanooga Founders at 100 proof. A Hearst Single Barrel High Rye at 115.3. And then a Kentucky Owl Batch 12 at 115.8. Climbing that proof. And man, this is good.
Yeah, the Founders we can get on the shelf every day around here for about $60, and I haven't tried it yet.
I haven't seen it yet, but I just tried it. Oh, there we go. Dave Vogelsang said that batch 12 they had on sale for $149 a bottle. He couldn't pass it up and bought 3 bottles.
Wow.
See, that's what happened when Goody Goody was selling that batch 10. I told that guy about it, and he went and picked it up, and I realized I should have picked it up myself because I think they had 2, but he really wanted that bottle. But the batch 12, when I went to Specs, no, it was Goody Goody. It was Goody Goody in Colleyville. I think they wanted like $324 before taxes on that. I was like, man, that's a lot of money.
It is. There's Jesus from Bloody 81 and Les Bramlett. Cheers, Les Bramlett. What do you guys say?
What's going on, Les?
What's up, Les?
Yeah, Les is close to us. We've had the opportunity to meet Les several times. He's a good guy. Yeah. We have a lot of people on the channels that are near us, and it's fortunate. We get through some bottle shares. We've missed the last 2 in the Memphis area, but hopefully we'll be around for the next.
We're trying to do the Specs drop at the end of the year. I don't know if that's something on the cards for you guys. It's normally right after Christmas, but before New Year's.
So there's a place called High Cotton in Oxford, Kentucky, at University of Mississippi in Oxford, Mississippi, and they do their drop between Christmas and New Year. And if you buy 10 bottle picks, you get in and you basically get everything at MSRP. These are Pappies. These are all the allocated bottles. So Marty and I are working on that. We have about 3 apiece. We need about 7 more, and I'm sure we're going to hit it. But yeah, High Cotton in Oxford.
Yeah, this one's not a raffle. It's first come, first serve, and when it comes to being in the line. So the guys that get there, Christmas Eve and camp out for 3 freaking days, they're gonna get the best bottles.
Wow.
Bailey.
RJ, we'll send you a sample of this one too. This is a Blue Note Special Reserve Catfish. There's some 19-year whiskey, 12-year, 11, 17-year whiskey, and this is fantastic. Let's have a look for it, Mark.
I'm gonna try to snag one of those Blue Note 17s. That's on my list to get for sure.
Yeah, we live in Memphis. We don't see the 17.
The Blue Note 17, I think, is Dickel, but it's really good.
Who else is in chat? See who all's here.
Rusty's there. He's dying to get on.
Hey, the bourbon bitch.
That bitch is on here.
She just got home.
I know.
Man, she's clean sweeping on some of these giveaways though. She won the Bookers.
She's so lucky.
She wins everything.
I'll send her that 13 Colony 15th anniversary, and she even made a comment. She's like, I'm going to share that, but it's not going to be with the Life from the Patio boys.
We're going to try it.
Yeah, we hadn't tried it yet.
We haven't tried it yet.
I got a bottle in my cabinet. I can eventually crack that open, and I'll pour you guys up another if she doesn't share.
Oh, she's sharing. I guarantee you she's sharing.
So this is.
I'm almost afraid to drink it.
This has got like the Joseph Magnus. I mean, it's got so much different stuff in it.
It's so good.
Have you had this, RJ?
I haven't. No, I know Riley had killed a bottle of that. He really liked his.
It's good.
Torp is asking, have you guys seen those Green River white labels? I actually got one that's sitting right there next to that Kentucky Owl in the case. They're foolproof store picks. I haven't seen any in a while. I've been trying to find one for Torp. You got those in your area?
We may have. We'll check it out.
What is it?
I'll grab it so you guys can see it.
Store pick. I know we do.
Oh,
we do.
They have
DSVP.
the foolproof and a single barrel at Buster's. One of them's like $52, and the other one was like $69. I don't know.
It's a single barrel store pick, and it's foolproof. This is the Longhorn pick. If I can get it to focus.
Oh,
maybe.
Yeah. We'll look for that. I bet we have it.
I think we have.
These are good. I'm telling you, if you can get one of these are fantastic.
So back in March, we got invited to a special release at Blue Note, and they had some 20-year whiskey that they were selling for $1,100 a bottle. But where they screwed up is they would let us sample it for free.
Might not have been ready. He's fumbling.
Oh, okay. So look, we probably drank a bottle and a half of that stuff before we left, and bought the $200 bottle, which is this one, and it's fantastic. But the 20-year bottle was good. It was MGP. All right, who's joining?
Oh, I'm on the struggle bus.
Oh,
that's Fortberry. I got run over.
What's going on?
Fortberry got run over by the struggle bus.
I accidentally called the SOS number, and we're keeping a dog, and it's trying to fight the other dogs. And
Jamie, we are on with RJ. You can't be effing up like this.
look, would I be? Then what am I going to do here? That's all I know how to do.
Hey, I mean, I'm just saying, you start looking at the track record on my lives, the ones that are in the morning and vertical, I get way more views than the horizontal ones. These are like your actual subscribers, the long format, the guys that are here to represent and support. It's tough. It's like a whole different audience. Same thing with like when you do shorts. YouTube shorts is a whole nother ballpark too. I've got to start trying to dabble in all that. Plus, I need to start uploading videos again. I got one that's edited and ready to go. I just wanted to get some confirmation from somebody, because it was one of their challenges before I post it. So
Locktar is putting out some great shorts. I know he's kind of done quite a few lately, but they've been really good.
I've got some funny ideas. I'd like to implement some of them, but trying to figure out how to get everything executed and having the time to do it.
Time is the problem, my brother. Time is the biggest
Can
problem.
you click that button?
Which one?
I was hoping you guys would be down to come out for that spec strap at the end of the year, but it sounds like you guys got your own store that's closer by that you're gonna roll the dice on.
Oh, but we may. Look, you never know, RJ, because Black Friday's a big day around here too. It's loud as hell. Did y'all hear
Who you
that?
pointing at?
The goal for that end of the year specs drop is to have at least 13 people from the Discord and the YouTube channel there. We got a bunch of people coming out, and the idea is I want to do a live stream where we do a fresh crack of a unicorn and a bottle kill in the same live of that same unicorn.
Wow.
Man.
So a 750 is about 26 ounces. So that's a 2-ounce pour between 13 people. It'll go pretty quick. So the more people, the better. I don't want to just share it with random people waiting in line. I want to try to share it with the people that are part of the community and supporting me and supporting some of the other content creators. I know Hunter from Bourbon Hunter was talking about coming out from South Carolina. So we got a couple people that are talking about it. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, look, yeah, we should be there.
Yeah.
We should be there.
If we can,
If we can, we will be there.
If we can plan ahead, we'd
At
love to be
least
there.
2 out of 5 of us will be there. Promise you.
I got 10 tickets too for the 4th of July. So we might be getting a unicorn bottle for that end of the year too. Quickly, they've got a Heaven Hill 18, a 13 Colony 15th anniversary, and a Michter's 10. So any of those three would be pretty cool to bottle kill.
RJ, Victor's 10 is my unicorn this year. I came across one last week and they wanted 500, $4.99. I said, no, I got to pass.
Damn.
Victor's 10. Damn.
I've only had a sample of it from Mr. Dave Vogelsang.
Does that come with a happy
Except
ending?
for-
So RJ,
Damn,
we're
that's
gonna get
good.
you a sample of this and William Heaven Hill. I got a backup bottle for that one because me and my wife was me and the bitch was both there.
The bitch.
Yeah, me and the bitch was both there that morning that dropped. So
That's awesome, man. To
We'll
have
try
a
to get
backup
that.
of a unicorn.
Get out too.
yeah, that's dude, it's so good.
My handy's empty. We bottle killed that, but I got that bottle. I'm going to probably reuse that bottle for some shorts. I'm going to make some comedy.
Oh yeah, heck yeah.
I'm probably going to make at least 3 or 4 shorts with that bottle and see if we can go viral with at least one of them. And then one of them, I want to smash that thing on the ground. I want to like trip and fall and drop it.
Les said he picked up a Mitcher's 10-year rye. Les Bramblett, you've been holding out on me, brother.
10-year rye's pretty good. 10-year bourbon's really good too. Low proof or not, it's good. Bourbon Riders, what's going on, sir?
Cheers,
In the
Bourbon
dishwasher,
Riders.
but I wanted to let you know that those 2 Glencairns that you sent, thank you. You didn't have to do that. Really appreciate that. Plus those 2 samples. So
Man, this is a great community.
I need to figure out how I'm going to do samples or Glencairns. I want to do custom Glencairns, and I want to have custom stickers for sample bottles too.
Yeah, all ours are just write it on there.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Some of
I
these
know how
guys
to
get like
print 'em.
stickers though.
The custom Glencairns are damn expensive. I think Matt from Whiskey Wisdom has a hookup.
Yeah, I'm trying to find a company that'll do them. I think my cost as the person buying to sell them is like $8. I see people sell Glencairns for as high as like $20, $25 a piece, and I just think that's ridiculous. And I know some of the guys that I was talking to about it that have their merch stores, they're trying to be competitive within the market, but still with on par of the market. And I'm like, screw that. I want to undercut everybody. If my cost is $8, I want to try to sell them for like $11 or $12.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's what we
and
bought it
undercut the market by $8 or more if I can, and really like blow them out of the water. It's like people might be upset or mad that I'm being that competitive, but at the end of the day, like you guys don't have to make a profit off of selling a drinking glass that you're really not even doing. Like they're putting the etching on there for you, and they're sending it, and you're just collecting the money. So at the end of the day, Glencairn's the only one that's licensed to make these glasses, so they're the only ones making money in the first place. Why would you take that big of a percentage on those glasses and be okay with that? That's my take on it. I mean,
Look,
not everybody can afford $20 for a drinking glass anyways.
you're like us. I'd rather
Getting
somebody
our
open
name
the
out
cabinet. I'd rather somebody open the cabinet, pull out a Glencairn with our logo on it than I would make money on it.
Yes.
That's to me, that's way cooler.
Yeah.
Same thing
It's,
with
just,
allocated.
it's the same thing. It shouldn't happen, but God. Yeah,
Marty,
we got.
what do we give for these, Marty? What do those cost us? 15?
What the ones? The Memphis Bourbon Society would like.
Yeah, what was it, 12?
For them.
Yeah, they were
Matt's
12.
telling me-
15 bucks.
Time, Dan.
Matt's telling me that if you buy them in bulk, they're about $7 a piece. You sell them for 18. It's about a $5 profit, which you need to cover broken Glens. So he's saying that some of them break, so you're trying to cover some of those margins. But the goal is, no matter what it is trying to get that cost down as cheap as I possibly can to the consumers. Whether that means I have to sell them for $15 instead of 18. But obviously, if I could give them away for free, we can do some of those too. But we're going to try to do our best to make sure we get some of them costs down. I've got a small little merch store running right now with some stuff on it. I still haven't got a cease and desist letter from Buffalo Trace yet, but we got the Weller
that Weller shirt you have.
basketball
RJ?
jersey. We got a Weller full proof, and we got a Weller Antique 107 one.
Oh, where can we find your
Bourbon
merch at?
That Weller shirt is freaking
So
awesome.
these don't have any of my branding on them, but they are on the merch store. If you go to my YouTube channel, in the top, like next to my name, you'll see like a hyperlink. And that's to a Printify link, and that Printify link is where the shop is. So there's a couple shirts on there. I'm really behind. I got a couple designs. I got a couple guys helping me make them too. I think the slides are sold out, Mark Duffy. But yeah, we got some slides. We got some T-shirts, some tank tops. We're gonna be working on some other stuff too that try to put out there. Desk mats. So if you guys use a computer and you have like a full size desk mat, there's 3 different sizes for those. I'm trying to get some different things out there. They don't have Glencairns on there as a website though. They just have like drinking glasses, and I couldn't decide with those.
Look,
They
we
got a
still
shot
have
glass
Christmas
and
stuff.
a frosted beer glass too.
Yeah, I seen that the other day.
Yeah, we still have Christmas shirts up on our website. So
I'm gonna try to work on some custom shirts too that they won't be visible on that site, but they'll be for members only, because people can join your membership through your YouTube channel. I want to try to do something like every 3 months. We'll do a drawing for a bottle and a shirt. Trying to get some other ideas out there to help take care of the guys that have been there since day one, though.
So RJ, you've had your channel up for not even a year.
10 months.
Nice.
Yeah, the goal, the big goal, we're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers at that 1 year mark. Because I promise you, we're gonna hit the watch hours. I'm less than 450 hours away from 4,000 watch hours. I'm already starting to accumulate them. Actually, I got some of them. They're put away in the closet, so don't want the wife to know how many we're gonna have. The goal is to have 10 Weller Antique 107s, and for that 1,000 subscriber full monetization of the channel giveaway, I'm gonna give away one of those 107s for absolutely free, and then $5 per entry. Every $100 in donations that I receive, combined effort, not from one person, but combined effort, we're going to add a Weller 107 to that until we give away up to 10 Weller Antique 107s in one freaking live stream, and top that last live stream where we absolutely freaking killed it. And I think that'd be crazy because I spent about $300 on bottles for that last giveaway. And then some of you guys donated samples and bottles too that added up probably to about $600-700. So I want to top that on my end and do about $1,000 on my end. The goal is to make sure we run the live, enjoy it, have a good time, but we might have to do 2 parts because last time we ran for 4 hours straight and gave away stuff the entire time, and it was crazy. But I think 10 Weller 107s will definitely get people excited.
0648. Yeah,
Rusty fell asleep on the last one.
Yeah. Here we go. We got some more insight on those Glens. It's like $6 for shipping, so 7 plus 6, so $7 a Glen, 6 for shipping, 13 right off the bat, plus packaging materials. You have a very small margin at $5. If you buy 1,000 at a time, you can get them for $5 a piece.
we can buy 1,000.
Dave said Drizzo has cases of 107, and Mark Duffy said I passed out for that one. I went to sleep for that one. Yeah.
I could probably make that happen, Les, because some of those shirts will allow you to do a full print. I can just have a picture of my chest in high definition, and we can just copy and paste that onto a shirt, so you guys can wear a shirt that makes you look like you're shirtless. But we'll do it particularly with like my body, not just one of those hairy chest ones you see as like the novelty shirts.
I showed the bourbon bitch the duck race t-shirt, and she said I need a tank top for that.
We've got like 2 or 3 ideas, so like particularly just for her. Like we're asking her for her input, her advice on what she might want. So we got some that haven't been uploaded on the website yet, but we're trying to make custom shirts. I think Craig sent her the information to one that he made personally, but we're trying to tailor some of these shirts to the subscribers. So some of these guys are going to get custom shirts just for them. Craig's a big designer, so Craig's been helping me out a lot. He's known as Bourbon Santa as well.
Yeah, we've actually met Greg. We did some hunting with he and Adam in Memphis. Craig is close to us.
What's up, Matt? We got Hazmat Compton in here. Mark Duffy said he was going to be adding a Blanton's too to that 1,000 subscriber giveaway. So we already have some people that are promising bottles. So that tells me that they actually believe that we can hit 1,000 subscribers.
Oh yeah. Look at Mark Duffy's on one tonight. That dude's feeling good.
What's going on, Paul? Paul's local to me. I met up with him the other day to give him his winnings, hand delivery of that Evan Williams single barrel vintage. Spurgey checking in. Have to head back out to the smoker. Have a great stream, all. Hey, I want to know what's on that smoker, man. I want some. My dad said nothing for you ballers when I'm saying I'm talking about giving away $1,000 worth of freaking Weller Antique 107. Because I ain't getting them at MSRP, guys. I'm telling you that right now. They don't exist at MSRP here, so we're getting them on secondary. We're trying to get some good deals on some bottles, and we're trying to trade up to where we can get that cost down a little bit. Well, we're trying.
Well, if we can help you, we can. I mean, we'll help you in any way to get 107s. I've got like one.
I've got a couple.
I think Terry's got a couple.
Oh, yeah, I got a couple.
I got the monkey shoulder.
I can get them around $100 to $110 local all day, every day. So as long as the funds start coming in to where I can do that, I'm actually going to take whenever I get my next check or my first check. I say my next check, my first check from YouTube. I'm going to dump all that back into the channel immediately. So I have a check that should be cut for about $635 next month from YouTube. Thanks to that giant live stream from all your guys' donations. So I can't take credit for any of that. That's all you guys that donated. And we're going to invest all that back into Weller 107. So that's essentially 6 bottles right there. Plus we got 2 already from a trade today. So we'll have 8. I just got to find 2 more once we get the funds and I put that in search of post out there. So I'm going to get them and I'll have them before the end of the 2 months for sure. So hopefully we'll hit that 1,000. And Ryan's saying he's going to add a bottle to that too. So we're going to have a lot more than just 10 Weller 107s to give away. So it'll be fun.
Good deal. Beach Sand Bourbon in the house. Hey, Beach Sand Bourbon.
Yeah, Michael Beach Sand Bourbon's in the house, and I won on that Baker Drinks. I won. He had 4. I think he had a flight of 4 samples. They're all store picks, so that'll be exciting. Matt said he's going to donate some stuff to that too. So man, he said, "Good thing your wife doesn't run the books." Yeah, she would kill me if she saw that I'm buying 10 107s just to give away. Ernest said he can get some from his brother in Ohio. Hey, if you can get them from Ohio, that's the place to be. I got a guy that's going to be moving up there soon. Whenever he gets up to Ohio, that's going to be my my Weller lock. I'm going to have to hit him up every time he gets them, especially if he gets some around MSRP.
Yeah, RJ. Ernest is a guy close to us as well. He's been over to the house a few times. Great dude. Man, he's got some good bottles he'll share. Good dude.
That cowboy bourbon.
Woo. Yes.
I got a bounce. I'll see y'all later.
Hazmat.
So good.
Get a High and Wicked, the Jury aged 15-year bourbon whiskey, finished in Madeira cask, 104 proof from Dave. We're going to try that next. Someone was talking about that early on, that was a good pour. I think the Whiskey Shaman was the one that was commenting about that. So we're going to try this.
At Mark Duffy, yeah, the person that won our samples from Baker's Ranks hasn't chimed in either. I'm going to reach out and try to find that dude.
If you need help locating some of these guys, I know most of their information. And if I don't, I know how to find a lot of them. I only had one that I didn't know, and that was David Cook, and I have his information now.
Yeah, I'll reach out to you, RJ, because I got one who hasn't reached out to me and a name I don't know.
I'll try to track all these guys down as fast as I possibly can because I'm like, I don't want to owe nobody nothing.
Exactly.
We dropped off our package from Mr. David Cook today, actually, so that's on its way. He lives very close to Sean from Echoes and Eternity. Matter of fact, they were actually hanging out the other day, so that worked out for me because I was like, I've never heard of this guy.
Sean's a good dude. If you hadn't met him personally, we got the opportunity to meet him down at Spillway. Good dude. Great dude.
He's a great dude.
All right, Michael, I'll send you one right now. I'll send you that text. It's crazy. A lot of these guys now, I'm starting to feel comfortable enough. I've given out my phone number to some of these guys, so some of these guys can call me, and it's awesome. The community is great.
It is great. You see the same names on every stream.
Yeah, and that's good because you got consistent people that actually want to hang out and be a part of the community, and they're not there for a one-time appearance and then never see them again. Yeah,
and you'll go into a stream you're not comfortable on, you hadn't been on before, and there'll be a whole group of names you never heard before. You call them all out. Cheers, everybody.
All the ways. And I don't like saying cheers, everybody. I like specifying their names. I'll say cheers, and I'll type their name, and you'll see me. I don't do it in one big message. Nothing against the guys that do that. I know Matt just did one earlier with like 15 people in it. I try to do it personal because if you do personal, they know that you're taking the time and effort, even though you're basically doing the same thing when you search for them and shouting them out. And then if I'm a moderator in their chat, even better, because if they have a channel, I'm shouting it out. I don't even ever plug my channel. I'm always plugging everybody else's channel. Beach Sam Bourbon said he just went over 500 subscribers last night too.
Yes, so he did during Bourbon Hall.
When I'm jumping in, I like to say cheers, everybody, but I'll recognize everybody that's there that I know.
I try to cheers to everybody, but definitely the ones I know for sure. The ones I know, I'm like, I make it a point to go out of my way to make sure I say cheers to them. See, like, and this isn't bashing anybody, so don't take offense. I know Keith won't take offense, but doing this where you at everybody to let them know, like, hey, cheers, like, got the drinking glass. That's awesome because it pings them and it highlights their name if they're on their phone or on the computer. But it's even better if you type it individually. You're like, hey, cheers, Dave Vogelsang, especially if you can tailor and customize those messages. So if they have a channel like Beach Sam Bourbon, I'll make a comment about, like, I didn't know there was a beach in Michigan, and then I'll tag his channel. That way people kind of know, oh, he's up in Michigan. And then that kind of like gives them a kind of an idea, at least, like what their channel's about a little bit. If you can, not all the time. Sometimes it's like subtle hints. Other times it's very obvious.
Josh Cousteau, you said you never got the bottle you were supposed to get. What bottle was that, by the way? And cheers from Myron. Bourbon Drop is in the house.
He said he's the opposite. He said he wins bottles and then he never gets the bottles.
Yeah.
Josh, what bottle are you missing? What bottle are you missing, Josh? Because if you're missing a bottle and you can tell me the exact name of that bottle, I know who has it. It got sent to the wrong person, and he has it, and he's still holding on to it, and we can make sure it gets sent to you because someone had won a bottle a while back from my stream, and we're trying to remember. Bottle of Dragon's Milk. That sounds like a Nick Jones thing. Nick Jones has just got back in town. He hasn't picked up all those bottles yet, but he will get them taken care of. And I'll let him know if that's who you're waiting on to get your information over to him because I have your information. But I know Nick Jones is slow on sending the Dragon's Milk out because he was out of town.
Oh, Dragon's Milk is so good.
Yeah, no, it's awesome. I told him, I said, hey, next time you're out there and you got time, pick me up a small batch because just the small batch, the regular small batch is a fantastic pour.
We were at Spillway, first time I tried Dragon's Milk, and it was out in the parking lot. We had a great time in the parking lot.
There we go. Bourbon Drop in the house. I don't know if he was listening to our conversation about doing the cheers everybody thing, and that's why he's got the laughing emoji or not. But if he is, that's great.
Hey, Myra.
Thomas, cheers from Michigan. We got another Thomas, another Michigan boy in here. So we got Gunner. We've got Beach Sam Bourbon. Got a couple of the Michigan boys out there. So Thomas probably knows all about that Dragon's Milk.
What did he say? Les said, hey, Marty and T, what KS warehouse is that? So the, Marty, what is it? TYK for the Russells.
Yeah, TYK for the store pick, and then
that's Camp Nelson.
Camp Nelson on the.
You know what we call that Dragon's Milk in my Discord? Dragon titties.
Perfect. It's perfect. Especially for us Game of Thrones fans or House of the Dragon fans.
All right, Les. Josh said he did confirm that he did receive your samples, so perfect. That's another thing too. I try to get you guys in touch with each other so you guys can confirm when you receive stuff from each other. I know I'm not always good about confirming that I've received a package, but some people they're anxious. They're actively watching to make sure, like, hey, this package is en route. It's supposed to be delivered on this day. And peace of mind is you just saying, hey, I've received the package. I'll inspect it when I can, and then give them confirmation that, hey, everything made it safe and sound. And it's like, man, that person can now sleep at night, because some of these guys, they're stressed out. I'm at the point now where I'm like, it gets here if it gets here. If it doesn't, it doesn't. If it's broke, we'll deal with it. But at this point, it's like, man, there's just too many things that can go wrong. UPS loves to drop kick packages, and I feel like if you put a fragile sticker on that bitch, they really think that it's a challenge. Like, let me see how far I can kick this.
If I can break this mofo.
Or can I sit on this? Will it hold my 300-pound fat ass?
Cheers at Who is Taylor Bone. He is also local to us.
There we go. Taylor Boone's been popping up a lot lately too.
Yeah. And then Marty had a bottle of Eagle Rare coming to him from Whiskey Corner it literally made it almost to his door, and they broke the shit. So there you go.
I haven't tried that one yet, Torp, but I can definitely grab that. That's funny. Michael just sent me pictures. He's got some doctored pictures, but he said, yes, there are beaches in Michigan. These are by my house. So he's sending pictures, but it's just funny because it's like I always make jokes like, who knew there was beaches in Michigan? Got the Great Lakes up there. But when you think beach, you think coastal.
Mark Duffy said FedEx stole his grow light. Hell yeah, Mark Duffy. Of course they did.
All right, what am I looking for, Torp? Which sample am I looking for? Imperial Stout Mash.
Cast strength whiskey.
He's tasked me with an impossible. I got a whole box of samples.
Same.
We got a box full of samples here, and they're all clanging around, so bear with me.
There you go.
How often do you guys get samples sent to you guys?
Very often, actually. Gandy, we went on some lives. Baker's Drinks. I have a lot of samples I haven't tasted yet.
Well, Torp says I don't have a sample, so okay. Well, I'll say, because I got a bunch of samples in here. I'm like, I might have a sample of something. I know we mentioned something earlier, though, so maybe I'll try that. Let me see if I can find which one it was. That Bardstown. I think someone was talking about that Bardstown. I'll pour that Bardstown up.
Disco 11 is fantastic.
It is.
Those Disco 11, if you didn't know, that's about 70% Russell's 13 juice.
Yep. We did, and it's so good.
I think that's the only one since 4 that was all Kentucky.
Yep.
This is a Bardstown Armagnac cask, 107 proof.
We'll send you some of that RD1 Amberana finish.
Did you guys ever pick up that RD1 maple?
Yes. I have a sample. Les Bramblett has it, and he sent me a sample of it. And
I want you to take that Amberana and that maple. I want you to blend that 1-to-1. I got both those bottles, and I did a 1-to-1 blend because I wanted to try to balance that sweetness out with some of that spice from that Armagnac, or the Amberana. Amberana, sorry. And that Amberana with that maple, that's a good blend 1-to-1.
We'll try it. Yeah, we'll try it. We'll try it probably tomorrow night. I think we're going to do live tomorrow night, probably.
Tomorrow I'm off, and I normally don't live stream because I try to spend time with the wife and the kid. But I have downtime too, where I can at least be on my phone. I won't be able to be behind the scenes like right now, but I'll definitely be able to watch, so I won't have to abruptly interrupt your live.
Oh, that's okay. Hey, we hijacked yours, so there you go.
Hey, I'll take it. We gotta shout out Life in the Patio, just like we were shouting out Dave Vogelsang in the comments. So I'm hoping, because if you guys comment during the live, it just shows up as the live chat. But after, when it concludes, and you can leave an actual comment on it, I want you guys to thank Dave Vogelsang in the comment section of this live, because man, that guy is he's one of the most generous people out there. And I think might be my opinion, the most generous person in the WhiskeyTube community. I don't think there's anyone that quite topples that. I mean, he doesn't just support one channel; he supports many channels. And he keeps a list of all the samples he sends you. So I've never had a duplicate sample from him ever because he has a list. And I've received, I want to say, 3 or 4 packages with the 12 2-ounce samples. Plus, he's also been sending me some of those Goose Island special release stout beers that I've been sharing with my dad. So I try to do those on video or on live as well. So we're definitely going to be doing some more of those. I got 2 more from him. One was the 30th anniversary one with the Jim Beam distillery one, and then the proprietor. So we got both of those that we'll have to try too. But so generous because those bottles are like $40-$50. Some of them may be as cheap as 30 MSRP.
Oh yeah.
But some of them will fetch $60 to $80 on secondary, and it's just kind of crazy because that's a single 1-pint beer that once you open it, you cannot recork, you cannot reseal that, and it just amazes me because I didn't realize how crazy their stuff was. That Goose Island, they produce these crazy limited releases at these crazy astronomical prices, and people buy them and drink them on a regular. I'm like, that's amazing to me.
It's absolutely amazing.
And that's more expensive than bourbon.
At least as expensive.
Yeah, when you think about just a single beer, at least the bourbon I can cork.
Because you got to drink the whole bottle.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you, when we got that Black Tuesday that I got, it's the only thing I got last year from the Total Wine Lottery. It was a $60 1-pint beer. I had about 2 small pours out of that, and my dad drank the rest of that entire bottle in one sitting. And it's 19.5% alcohol by volume. He was definitely falling off of his ass. Like he was struggling. It was pretty funny. I'm glad he liked it, but I was like, man, it's a little bitter. It had a lot of great notes. It kind of reminded me of like a wine. It wasn't as sweet and savory as I would have liked.
Yeah, RJ, we're going to sign off. We got to work tomorrow.
Yeah.
So
Man, that
thanks
must
for
suck.
having
Yeah,
us
work
on.
tomorrow.
It's been fun. And look, we'll catch you next week, and we'll make sure not to overlap your Monday night live.
No, you're fine. I'll be in chat tomorrow. You said you guys are going live tomorrow.
We're going to try to go live tomorrow.
I'll be there.
Forward a couple episodes go live. We're going to challenge the bourbon junkies. Yeah.
You're gonna man, that's a big challenge.
Yeah, they go live at 7. We're going to go live sometime.
You know, Bruzel normally goes live on Mondays, which is another reason why I purposely want to go live on Mondays, because it's like I don't think you should have a monopoly on a single day.
We got different people.
Yeah, you're right. We've been talking about that. We have different people than Bruzel has. We've been to a bunch of Bruzel stuff, and whatever. As Rusty would say, whatever.
Yeah.
For sure. But thanks for having us on, guys. Great community. Hit that like button for RJ. Subscribe, all that good stuff. But guys, we'll see you next time. Thanks, RJ.
Thank you, guys. Thanks for tuning in. I'll remove them from stage so that way they don't have to juggle the camera, because I know they're tossing the camera right now. They're moving it. Yeah, Rusty, whatever. I love it. Bruzel reminds me of Garfield. Probably hates Mondays. Hey, some people dread doing live streams. I'll look at it this way. If I can do a live stream, I guess I can center my camera now that I'm not having to showcase everything else. Trying to show off the samples that were behind me. If I can do a live stream with minimal effort, as far as like I don't have to do any video editing, you get the raw unedited as much as you can. It's just one of those things where you just kind of let the dice fall however they fall, let it roll however it wants to roll, and you just hope for the best. Some of you guys love coming out and hanging out, supporting, spending time. I just wanted to kind of do a live on Mondays. I don't always get them scheduled ahead of time. We don't always have a time. Hey, Mr. Mom 310, what's going on? We don't always have a time scheduled ahead of time like we would like. I want it to be closer to being a couple of days in advance, or at least a week in advance would be the end goal. I might start doing that. The thing is I try to have a creative mindset about what the thumbnail can be. I want to have some uniqueness, some funny, some humorous ones, and then some just serious ones. I want to start doing some more funny lives. And I definitely want to start doing some more YouTube shorts. So some of our live streams, we probably won't be using the computer setup. we'll probably be using the gimbal, and we'll be using the phone, and we'll try to do some lives like that so we can get a whole new audience on the evening and try to do some of those and interact with people. I also want to start trying to make some more YouTube shorts, because I want to tell you guys right now, we have a pretty tight, pretty awesome community. A lot of interaction in the Discord. Matter of fact, there's 6 people right now active in the Discord, in voice chat, having a good time. We're getting ready to, in this live stream, to go join them as well. But we're going to start focusing on gaining subscribers. So I don't want that to feel like I'm going to be distancing myself from you guys or ignoring you guys. But we're going to take a turn on this channel, at least for the next month or two, to really push for that goal. We really, really, really want to hit that 1,000 subscribers in the next 2 months. That'll be 1 year of WhiskeyTube, 1 year full monetization, 1 year 1,000 subscribers. Like that's the goal at this point in time. If I can do that, like, I don't really care about the money, so to speak, but I want to hit some milestones and I want to do some crazy stuff. I want to give away, like I said, 10 Weller Antique 107s, those shorts. I really want to push towards 12 to 20 seconds. Like, there is no reason to push for a full 1 minute long short. You're not going to have good retention. So we're going to have some really short, really funny content within 12 seconds. That's an attention grabber, and just let that play and try to do several of those. So some of them might be goofy. Some of them might fail. Some of them might be good. I just encourage you guys to show your support if and when I post a YouTube short in the next coming month or two. If you could just share that with some of your local groups and friends, send it through the YouTube share link. You can share it through text message or Discord. Send it to some people that might not know who I am. Let's hit that 1,000 subscribers. I am asking your guys' help on that. He said reviewing popular allocated bottles will gain subscribers, which it absolutely will. We will start trying to do some more videos. I know I've been doing a lot of lives. We're going to try to do some videos of some big unicorns. So we might do a 13th colony video soon coming up. We'll do the cash strength and the 15th anniversary, which both will be fresh crack. When I do that, I want to have a special guest present during that. So we're definitely going to start having some more content come up. That'll be a little bit different than the live streams we've been pushing out. I know we used to do a lot of reviews before. Reviews aren't too great unless it's a super popular bottle, or, like Paul said, a popular allocated bottle. If it's an expensive bottle, people want to read and see those reviews, because it's really tough to be one of the first people out there to do a review on a bottle. So just something we're going to start doing. So I don't want you guys to think that we're, like I say, standoffish or distancing ourselves. We got to change the pace. We got to change the mindset, change the tone. I want to take a lot of more comedy aspects on this approach, and I want to do a lot more YouTube shorts. Come on. We all know that you're not lasting more than 30 seconds. I try and hit all the shorts I subscribe to. So the shorts I'm very behind on. I think our biggest short was kind of like Stolen Valor. We have 2 that were pretty high up there. One was talking about like drinking alcohol in the morning, and the other one was like asking about boobs or butt. I like doing those. I want to try to figure out if we can do the ones where, like, TikTok has them, where it's like you got one video on top and one video on bottom. So it's like the video for a distraction and then your content to kind of get some stuff going around. I want to play like with having them switched around to the other side too. I want to try some different stuff, but the YouTube shorts, that's going to be the goal for the next couple months. I got some time coming off this month, so I'll have some time to really try to execute on some of these. So I just want to stop rambling and talking my head off at this point. We're currently drinking some of this Bardstown Armagnac 107 proof. All these pours I've had from Dave Vogelsang, and then this one pour just now that we just poured up, are all exceptional. So can't complain. Thank you guys so much for the samples that you guys have sent. We're going to pour this up and try this out. Nice sweet nose to it. A little bit of that spice too, like baking spice. A lot of like cinnamon flavor, heavy baking spice, decent amount of oak. It's a good solid pour. This Bardstown Armagnac 107, pretty good. I don't think I've had too many Armagnac cask before, so I like this. Man, that's some good stuff. Well, clearly we didn't get to that many samples. We tried, I don't know, 5, 6 samples. We got a couple of things that we want to give away. So Dave said he didn't mind if we gave away a sample that we received if we've had this before. So like this Dark Art's barely legal, still sealed. This is from Dave Vogelsang. I do want to start doing some giveaways, not just on the lives. I want to try to do some through the shorts as well. So my goal is sometime this week, I'm going to drop a YouTube short, or maybe next week, but we're going to get it done. And we're going to do 4 2-ounce samples. This will be probably one of those samples. And you guys will enter in the comments of that YouTube short in order to win that giveaway. So if you guys would be interested in that, we'll say a secret word, or we'll put a secret word on screen. Mark Duffy's already over here saying Eagle. Maybe we'll put Eagle on screen. Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll do Eagle, something like that. We'll do that on screen. That'll be on a YouTube short. Do an Eagle Tua short. That'd be funny. Play on Bourbon Hall's Wade's freaking Eagle commenting. Do Eagle Tua short. We'll have a screeching hawk, because that's the sound that people always associate with an eagle, even though it's a hawk. And then we'll have the Tua girl out there too. Try to see if we can combine those, and then do free samples or something like that. It'll be good. It'll be good. But cheers. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, showing support. I'm going to be over in the Discord right now. We got 6 guys over there. I'm going to go over there, play some video games, and hang out. So if you guys want to come chat it up off air, not recorded, not on YouTube, not live, anything like that, feel free to come join and hang out. And I'll see you guys for the next one. Once again, thank you guys so much for being here, and I'll see you guys for the next live stream.